What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. We have some good stuff to go into. So here we can see Cryptopia saying, when the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit concludes, please understand it will have no effect on the price of XRP. A lot of people think when it ends that XRP will go to the moon. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, it won't. Now, let me know what you think about this, guys. What he means by this tweet is actually that it will happen before, right? And you can see the comment here, which is very obvious. He's talking about people that are waiting for the lawsuit is a very bad thing, because it will not happen during the lawsuit or during an announcement of an end of the lawsuit. It will happen before, guys, and I've been saying this for a while, right? Do not wait until the lawsuit ends, because that will be too late. They're not stupid, guys. They're not going to let this price of XRP be the same, or it's going to be the same and it's not going to go up for a while, which is something that is still possible, right? But 100%, like 90%, the price will go up before the lawsuit. And then when the announcement is there, maybe it will make another run, but the price will already be very significant. It will not be under the $2. That's my guess, and that's a guess, guys. My guess is as good as anyone's. So it's just something that is very logical, right? So waiting for the lawsuit is a very bad thing, waiting for the end. But again, right, we have some major things happening at the moment, guys. You have to open your eyes. Now here we can see your average person is not ready for XRP. Most of the people are going to be absolutely mind blown, guys, by what is going on, because this is all happening behind the scenes. And if you have seen the puzzles by Burble guy, the new ones and also the old ones, he's all showing you that things are happening behind the scenes. They're in a very, like the last puzzle, he's talking about that they're in a very dark room, and that one brick is missing, which is actually saying that those bricks will maybe fall apart and it will come to the light, right? So people will understand, but after, things are already happening behind the scenes. And what are those things? It's regulation, guys. This is all have to do with regulation. Once that regulation is in place, and we can see that the Biden administration actually send a message for a roadmap on regulation on cryptocurrency. What an efficient timing, especially when we go live in March with Swift, with ISO 222. There is not a better timing for them doing that. And also the lawsuit, which Brett Garlinghouse, John Deaton, Jeremy Hogan, all of them say that the lawsuit will conclude before June, right? Before June. So that's how many months, guys? That's 5 months or 4 months. So we have to understand that we are very, very, very close right now. And not just saying it that we're close, but there is proof that we're close. While in shutting down the old absolute settlement and payment system, look at that, guys. They're going to change everything, and it's almost there. Now, the other thing that is very interesting is that the debt clock on the US government website, you could see that the gold and silver went to zero, which I made a video about, guys, in my previous one. So here you can actually buy gold with XRP. There are so many relations, guys, with XRP and silver and gold. Now, there is a very big speculation going on that it will be backed by gold, which is obviously very logical, right? They want to go back to that gold standard, but how are they going to integrate that with all the CBDCs coming and all that stuff? You need some kind of digital asset that will be in the middle, backed by something tangible, right? Which can be gold or silver, guys. And all of these things are right there in front of you. You can see things happening. The world has a major debt problem, is a reset coming. Now, this is literally in the news, right? But you know what, guys? Even if they put this in the news, people do not understand what a reset means. They just think that the reset is something like, oh, we're gonna just have an economic collapse or anything and we'll just get back, right? That's what the common people think. They do not understand that the financial system is absolutely collapsing and that the dollar is collapsing. They need to solve this, guys. They need a solution. which they are working on now. They're working on that solution, and it has all to do with the regulation of crypto so that they can start using and rolling out CBDCs, guys. This is all in their agenda. It's that simple. There's nothing else out there. And again, if you go back to the puzzle of Bearable Guy, you can see a clock hanging, and I'm talking about the last puzzle. You can see a clock hanging and the strings are broken, which means that he doesn't know when the moon date is, guys. So stop, like, I just give you some indications, like for example March, because ISO 222 is going live, but no one really knows exactly when the date is, guys. No one is going to tell you. So you have to understand, you just have to be ready for when it happens. We are very close. No one will ever tell you guys it's exactly on this date, or there will not be a puzzle that will tell you this is the moon date of XRP. It's not there, guys. It's not there. So stop doing that. And what I'm doing, I'm just giving you indications of when things can be ready according to the news that we're seeing, guys. Get ready. The US government is coming for crypto. Thank goodness XRP is a digital asset and not a cryptocurrency. Let's take a look at the administration's roadmap to mitigate cryptocurrencies risks, right? So all of this, guys, had to do with what? With FTX. FTX collapsed. So now they have a reason, or they created this reason to actually go to legislation, all at the same time while the lawsuit is happening. What does that tell you, guys? Everything is planned, everything is staged here. This is no coincidence. Here we can see it would be a grave mistake to enact legislation that reverses course and deepens the ties between cryptocurrencies and the broader financial system. The administration wholeheartedly supports responsible technology innovations that make financial services cheaper, faster, safer, and more accessible. Safeguards will ensure that new technologies are secure and beneficial to all. Look at that, guys. See, they are telling you. They're absolutely telling you. So they don't want to stifle innovation, which a lot of people think that Gary Gensler is doing, but it's not the case, guys. It's staged. They need this lawsuit to actually put this legislation in front so they can go forward and use XRP. Now that is what's happening. We should be very grateful for this lawsuit, guys, because this lawsuit will be the stepping stone of using XRP and really the catalyst to drive crypto forward. Payment rails. Here we can see, guys, private blockchain, tokenization, secure data exchange, and here you can see payment rails, Swift, Ripple, ACH, and RTGS. And you can see that they're all together, right? There is no distinction between them. They are all together because they're going to work together. Let's take a look at Gary Cardone, Wall Street coming for crypto. Let's take a look.
The industry has a massive amount of problems in declining credit card transactions, in having your credit card decline just because the provider of that card may not like you anymore. That happened in Russia 1 year ago. All Visa, all MasterCard, you're not using any of this. So the sovereign value to me, as a bit of a creature who doesn't like being controlled by people I don't even know their name, I didn't vote for them. I like crypto because at least for a small percentage, 3%, 5%, 10%, I have some sovereign, I've managed a bit of my sovereign risk, right? Like, I just want to leave the country now, and I'm going to go live on a sailboat, and I'm not going to be tied to a currency or a passport that makes me do certain things. So that's kind of how I ended up here. I find it intellectually, it is the most exciting industry I have ever been in, bar none. I've been in 5 of them, 5 big ones. I love the youth of the people. I was in Wall Street this whole week. I think companies investing in this space are more serious today than they were a year ago, and far more serious than they were 3 years ago. Like I'm really excited what I saw in New York this week, because there are 150-year-old monster institutions that are coming in this space. They've been studying it. They have not stubbed their toe yet. They didn't get involved with some of this bullshit. And and they're going to launch and they're deploying a monster amount of intellectual capital behind it.
Yeah, I mean, BlackRock's here, JP Morgan's here, Fidelity is massively here in the crypto space. You don't get much bigger names than that. They're just sort of quietly evolving. I love the point you made earlier about always wanting to be where there's disruption. You talked about it being technological disruption, regulatory disruption. I think we've clearly had the technological disruption from crypto, which you described well, certainly in the payment space. Are you concerned about the regulatory disruption that could potentially be coming?
So here again, guys, you can see what this guy is saying. He's saying that those Wall Street companies, we're talking about BlackRock, companies that have trillions of dollars in assets. Guys, these people will get involved at one point in these technologies, and that is where the price will go massively up, guys. So we are literally on the brink of that happening. Once that regulatory framework is there, buckle up, guys. It's going to happen. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.